Chickamawah. Oh, that's an extremely obscure reference. All the fucking chords in the world tangled in this one place. The most ambitious crossover and pissing me off history. Hello, everyone. My name is Decker Link, the trained unprofessional, and welcome to Extracurricular Activities. There's a number of days after I've recorded the last ones with everyone, all the other routes and Dozer and all them, and I got a hot tip that the day after her, let's get the actual screen up here, the day after the one I have left to do that is currently available on this build, which is the freshly downloaded 1.98 update, which is actually released, I think it said 18 days ago, so I'm on the ball, aren't I? It'll be the last day of Harold's route before his last one, his penultimate day, and yeah, I can't miss out on that. It won't be in this build. It just got released for patrons, apparently, is what I believe Dilly was telling me. So, the Herald finale is available for people who want to donate on the Patreon page for Dine Wolf. The Itch.io page is linked below, and there's a link to the Patreon page. There, you can also download and give on Itch.io. You can choose your own fucking donation price. It could be $1. You know, just anything fucking helps. Figured the best I could do is set up the penultimate day, give everything I can since I'm so fucking close. Apparently day 35 will be Harold's last one, and all we have left is day 34. And I know what I said about my fucking throat. I'm gonna take care of myself. I just woke up, so my throat hasn't warmed up yet, but I have been talking, been trying to, you know, a little bit fucking do whatever, but I haven't been awake long enough to strain it. So let's just go through it. If I gotta take a break, I will. Fuck it. I want to see this shit, and so I'm gonna see this shit. I just realized there's like a couple of fucking mugs on this side table over here. Let me grab Bad Apple. See over here? There's mugs. And then what the fuck is that? A boom of thunder jolted you from your sleep, and you could hear the gentle patter of rain against the window as you came to your senses. Okay, babe? Harold was lying behind you with his belly pushed into your back and a paw on your side. The thunder startled me. The last one was pretty loud, huh? It's been going on for a little bit. You rolled over to face him, and your face was pulled into the soft, warm fur of his neck. Most of your body was in contact with his fur, and you pulled yourself in as close as you could get. Did you sleep all right? Wow! Random sharp pain in my back. What the fuck? Ugh. Don't you hate that? You're just sitting around minding your own business, and all of a sudden your body's like, hey, guess what? Did you sleep all right? I always do when I'm with you. I sleep better when I have you with me, too. He nuzzled against your head and squeezed you tightly. Any plans for the day? Just spending it with you. I was hoping we could get to swim or something. That doesn't seem likely now. I'm content with just being a lazy bear today. But if you have any ideas, I'm all ears. I have nothing in mind right now, so I'm fine being lazy with you. We can stay here in bed as long as you like. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous thing to say to a bear. A growl vibrated through you after he yawned and nuzzled down under the blankets more with you. We'll stay here until I get hungry, which probably won't be too much longer. I can go make breakfast for us, and you can stay here even longer. You deserve to spend some extra time being lazy every now and then. If you insist, I shan't argue. I have a waffle iron under the cabinet beside the fridge, and there's waffle mix in the pantry. In case you were wondering what you might make. Waffles it is, then. There's some whipped cream in the refrigerator, too. And I have a butter-flavored syrup we can smother them in. Okay, I've never understood whipped cream on waffles. I've seen people do it. I do not get it. butter-flavored syrup, though. I don't know if that means it's like a liquid butter, or if it's like a maple syrup, but instead of maple, it's butter. That's weird. I don't know what the fuck that's referring to. I'm already salivating thinking about it. How about you let me go, and I'll go get it started then. I'm gonna hold on to you just a little longer. I'm not ready to let you go just yet. Okay, I'm fine with that. Harold nuzzled against your head and rumbled out affectionate growls while rubbing his paws up and down your back. Most of your body was surrounded by his fur, and his sounds mixed with the sound of the weather outside. Most of your body was surrounded by fur, and his sounds, mixed with the sound of the weather outside, was lulling you back to sleep. You were almost out, but a grumble from his stomach, one you felt, signaled it was time for food. Okay, I'm going. Are you talking to my stomach? It's the one making a fuss, so it's time I put some food in it. That it is. He resisted letting you roll away, then pulled you back to his stomach as soon as you rolled over. Thank you, babe. You're welcome, Harry. You can stay here until I call for you. No argument here. You were finally able to get out the bed, and Harold gave you one of his interested growls since you were naked. I should have seen that as a fucking warning sign, but okay. You better put something else on, or I'm not having waffles for breakfast. Would you rather have sausage and eggs? Ha ha ha. I just might. He paused after he said that and flopped over onto his back. My belly has other wants, though. Waffles it is, then. Alright, he put clothes on. All clear. You gave Harold's stomach a pat, and you rested your cheek against it, rubbing your face around. I'll feed you soon, so don't you worry. They were flicked the top of your head, so after another pat and a laugh, you left to the kitchen. Let's see. He has some bacon in here, too. Looks like he's getting waffles and bacon. I better get to work before his stomach starts to eat itself. Okay, table is set, and the food is done. Harold! Food! He popped into the kitchen as soon as your mouth closed, almost like he had been waiting right outside the kitchen. That was quick. The smell was so alluring, I was almost here already. Smells like you cooked bacon, too. I did. So we've got a big breakfast to enjoy. Sounds like you're trying to make me hibernate the day away. It'd make it easier on me. I'm kidding! Damn it, I love this story. If it happens, it happens. I'll be right along with you. Now sit. The food's all on the table, and if there's anything you need, I'll get it. Oh, spoiling me today, huh? What did I do to deserve this? You cooked dinner for me last night, and you've done so much else for me. I wanted to be able to do something for you in return. So, this is just some small way to show my appreciation. Oh, you don't have to do anything like that. I do what I do for you because I love you. And I want to make you happy as I can. As happy as I can. And I want to make you as happy as I possibly can as well. I don't think I could be any happier, babe. You gave him a kiss on his forehead and sat across from him at the table. Dig in. I hope the waffles taste all right. I'm sure they're perfect. They look great, but if they do taste funny, it's something the syrup and whipped cream could fix. Right. He took a bite of the naked waffle first, nodded, and grabbed the syrup. They taste as good as they look. You did a great job. Still gonna slather it in syrup, aren't you? Of course! That's how you eat waffles. After he was done piling syrup and cream on his waffles, you weren't sure if there was any waffles there to begin with. Are you in control, or is your stomach in control? A little bit of both. I know it's a bit much, but enjoy it however you want, Harold. You're just adding more fuel to that love tank.
Are you saying I should fill it all the way up?
I'm saying it's not a bad idea. A grin was spread across his face while he ate, and his foot was rubbing against yours under the table. His plate was cleaned quickly, leaving nary a drop of syrup to be seen. His finger wiped away any of that was left and licked it clean. God damn it. I can't even pass a Denny's on the street without getting my fucking fingers sticky. I don't know how that shit works, but god damn. There were specks of syrup decorating the fur on his chin, and his tongue slapped all around his mouth, trying to clean any remnants of the sticky liquid. He was surprised to see just how far his tongue reached. None of the syrup was left on his face when he was done. I had no idea your tongue was as long as it is.
Bears have long tongues. They're good for all sorts of things.
I can only imagine.
And while it's on my mind, how would you feel if I wanted to incorporate something like syrup or honey into some foreplay?
Oh my. You coughed and had to clear your throat with a long chug of milk before replying. Say that again?
How would you feel if I wanted to lick honey or syrup off your body? I could really put my tongue to use. I won't lie, but I've been complimented about how good I am with it.
Yeah, he clearly wants to do it. There's no problem with it. I'm always willing to try something new with you. If you want to pour something on me and lick it clean, I'll let you.
A perfect use for that bottle of honey I bought.
Grinned and bared all of his teeth at you, wagging his eyebrows around. You smiled and shook your head, going back to finish your breakfast. Harold stayed at the table with you until you were done, so you gathered the plates and took them to the sink to rinse them off. You can go back to the bedroom, and I'll be in there shortly. Unless you want to be lazy on the couch and watch TV or something.
Or we could do something else.
Oh my. He wasn't subtle with his hint, reaching around from behind you and stuffing his paw into your underwear to cup your junk. Okay. Breakfast makes him horny. Good to know. What do you have in mind?
What do you think?
You couldn't keep your body from shuddering when his tongue dragged slowly up your neck. He followed up by blowing on it and growling. He worked his paw over. Okay, let's... YouTube's yelling at me again. I'll see you on the other side of this. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Alright, I believe we're on the other side of this. It was a blowjob, and then he went to go write some more in his book. His smutty smut book, and we took a shower. So now we continue. He showered and returned to the couch, letting Harold work away in peace in his office. Nearly an hour later... Oh, hey, Maria.
Good morning, Thomas. I hope I'm not disturbing you and Harold.
Nah, you're not. What's up?
I just want to let you know that I finished repairing his bear.
Oh, that was fast.
I wanted to get it done as quickly as possible for you. I figured since he's done, you could pick it up today and perhaps have lunch here. Richard really wants pizza, so we're going to order a couple.
That sounds like a great idea, and I'm sure Harold would appreciate it.
In that case, if you two want to be here around noon, I'll put it in the order in a little bit.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Maria.
Of course. The weather is so dreary today, but you two be careful on your way over.
We will be. We'll see you in a little bit then.
I'll see you both soon.
Beep. I'm sure he'll be happy about that.
Who was that?
It was Maria. She invited us over for a pizza lunch with her and Richard.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
I thought you might like that, so I said we'd be there.
Should we get going then?
She said noon, so we have a little longer.
In that case, I can write a little more before getting ready.
The juices are really flowing, it sounds like.
Yeah. I felt all sorts of inspiration lately. I feel like it's mostly thanks to you.
I haven't done anything.
Not true at all.
He leaned down from behind that couch and give your cheek a kiss.
Okay, back to the office then. Come check on me if I don't come out soon. I might lose track of time.
Will do. Glad he's feeling so inspired to write lately. I can't wait to read it. Especially if it's more about mine and Rilgor's adventures. Hey! Get some... This is nice music.
Whew. You fellas look a little wet.
This is gonna destroy me. Here we go.
It's no thanks to you, Richard. You'll have to let me fix that one of these days. I'll get you a towel. No need water getting tracked everywhere.
He trotted off down the hallway and he returned a moment later with a towel. You know something I realized when I was editing the last Dozer episode? The one right before this? I just realized I never really thought about why Richard is homeless. Right? Like, it doesn't seem to affect him any. Like, he doesn't seem to have any social life. He doesn't seem to have any strive to get out of this place. He also doesn't seem to have any qualm with being there. Also, how does Maria have infinite money? Is she a crime boss? Is she yakuza? He trotted off down the hallway and he returned a moment later with a towel.
Here. Thanks.
Harold took the towel and used it to dry you off first, patting the towel on your arms and head to get all the water he could.
Oh, good! You made it here safely. The rain got really bad all of a sudden.
Yeah, it wasn't this bad when we left, but it got worse.
I feel guilty ordering pizza now. I hate making someone get out in this weather.
It's their job. They'll be fine.
Still, I hope it lets up before they get here. I already put in the order, so it'll be about 15 more minutes before they get here.
Thank you for inviting us over for lunch. We had no plans for the day, so this was welcomed.
Well, it was Richard's idea.
Yeah, so you can thank me for that. Then thank you, Richard. You're welcome, Harry.
You boys can have a seat. Just leave the towel on the floor with your shoes. Oh, but Thomas, I need to talk to you first. Let's go to your room.
Sure.
I'll keep your bear company.
Once in your room, Maria produced a bag hidden under your blanket and handed it to you.
Oh, his bear! He looks just as good as when we got him. He has some visible stitches in some places due to how he was torn, but he's back in one piece at least. You did such an amazing job, Maria. Harold's gonna love it. I want to give it to him right now. Why don't you wait until you get back to his home and surprise him with it? You have the sonnet you wrote and framed to give him too, don't you? You can give it to him all at once. If he reacts how I think he will, I don't think he'd want the rest of us to see it. You sure? I know he'll want to thank you for it. He can thank me the next time I see him. I'm sure that won't be too far off.
Well, okay. I'll wait then. Thank you so much for doing this for me.
I'm glad I could do something for you both. Let's not keep those other two waiting now. I'm sure Richard has just given him a hard time.
No doubt. You returned to the living room, and sure enough, Harold's face was buried in his hands, and Richard was sitting beside him, hand on his back, laughing.
Richard, what have you done this time?
Nothing. Don't mind us.
He sat on the other side of Harold, and he leaned on you and away from Richard.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, nothing important. Harold, I have to ask, are you working on a sequel to your book?
I've started it, but finding time to work on it has been a little difficult lately.
Oh, you must finish it! I finished The Stone last night, and I absolutely must have more.
She wouldn't stop talking about it after she was done. You liked it that much?
I loved it! The world you built was so magnificent, and there's so much more you can do with the characters. I was sad that the story ended, but it felt complete for that part of Shard's journey. There's so much more I want to talk about, but I don't want to spoil it for the other two.
Other two? She's making me read it next. I'm gonna give it a go later tonight, I reckon.
And I still haven't finished reading it. I have a bit more to go.
Hurry up and finish it! I need someone I can talk to about it!
Sounds like you made a fan, Harold. That's all the more reason to get on top of book 2.
Well, I'll get right on that then. As soon as we get back home, I'll get to work.
If you need anyone to read rough drafts, I'd be more than happy to take a look at them too.
Thank you, Maria. You've no idea how much I appreciate it.
You're such a skilled writer. I really hope you get the recognition you deserve.
As long as people read the book and spread the word, it'll help.
You should do an event at the college for it.
Oh, that'd be a great idea! You could donate a few copies to the library, do another signing event, and even host a seminar about what it takes to get published. I'm sure there are a lot of aspiring writers out there, and you could be an inspiration to them.
Maybe.
Maria's right. You never know what it could do for someone.
You might as well plan some, or these two will never get off your case about it. I'll look into it and see what I can do.
Keep me updated then. I'll do whatever I can to help.
You know I will too. Maria turned to Richard like she was waiting for him to offer his support too.
What are you staring at me for? I ain't read it yet, so I don't know if it's any good or not.
I swear.
But I guess if there's something I can do to help Harry, just let me know. I don't know if I'd be of any use or something like that. Well, thank you, Richard. Thank you all so much. I never had such support for my writing, so this means so much to me.
Harold looked like he was on the verge of crying. So you put your hand on him your hand on his for him to squeeze tightly.
Don't go getting all emotional on us. Pizza'll be here soon. I don't want your tears ruining the food.
Be nice, you big bully.
Maria berated Richard while you and Harold sat by and laughed. He was lucky the doorbell went off and it was time to have lunch. Oh. Hey, it's the back patio. They got it done. Nice. This is behind the shelter. After lunch was finished and you sat around for a while chatting, you and Harold moved to the swing out back to enjoy the melodic sound of rain against the metal awning above. He had his arm over your shoulder and you were leaning against his chest, holding his other paw while grazing your fingers through his fur.
I need something like this for my house. I feel so relaxed right now. I could stay here all day just listening to the rain with you.
It's nice, isn't it?
Very. Did you say you helped Richard build this patio?
Sure did.
Wonder if he'd be willing to help plan something like this for my place.
I bet he would. He loves doing stuff like that.
I'll have to ask him about it before we leave.
The swing rocked back and forth slowly, and he squeezed you closer.
Speaking of, I think I'm about ready to head back home.
Alrighty? I mean, I guess we've been here for a couple hours already.
Well, there's some things I want to talk to you about, and I'd rather it be in private.
Is he going to ask us to move in with him? Is he going to propose? Is he going to say that we stink? What is it? What do you want to talk about? You have privacy right here.
It's a big conversation, so...
Is everything okay?
I think so.
You're making me worry now.
I'm sorry. So much has happened lately, and I've had a lot to think about. And being here with you right now, I'm at peace. I'm happy. This happiness, I want it to last. I want to keep experiencing it. I'm gonna have to make some really big choices, though. And I'm finally ready to do so.
Let's head back to your place so we can talk about it then.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hey, guys, we're gonna head back to his place now.
You guys just got here, though.
They've been here for a while now, Richard.
I'm sorry to leave so soon, but I have some things I need to talk about with Thomas. Oh, I see. You two are gonna talk about something.
You two go take care of whatever you need to. It was nice having you over regardless. Besides, I want you to have all the time you need to be able to work more on your next book. And keep me informed about what you find out about... What the fuck? And keep me informed about what you find out about holding a seminar and another book signing.
Of course! I'll find out ASAP. Thank you for inviting me over to lunch. It was nice getting to see you both again.
Probably for the last time of this route.
You're always welcome. You're right the fuck? You're always welcome here, Harold.
Thank you, Maria. Oh yeah, before we go, Richard. What's up? I was talking to Thomas about your patio, and I was wondering if you'd be interested in helping me plan and do something similar at my house. I'd like to add a patio of some sort, and you did such a great job with Maria's.
Oh, that sounds like it could be promising.
I'll pay you for your time and labor, of course, but I wanted to run that by you while it was on my mind. You serious? Very. All right. I'll come by on the next clear day we have and check it out. See what we're working with. If the rain lets up any, I'll send you some pictures of it too. You got my number? I'll get it from Thomas. That'll work. I can start planning something. Great! We'll talk more about it later then. Sounds good. Okay, I'll see you both again soon then.
Yep, see you guys later.
Be safe and take care.
Later, fellers.
Later, fellers.